If you turn second left of the High Street, past an old pub called the Swan, there's a memorial to my Uncle Albert. And though it hadn't many heroes, he was one. Now, he wasn't a man prone to boasting. He stood, I'll bet, only 5 feet. But them 5 feet was covered in glory, as you'll hear when his old comrades meet. There's a stain on the floor of the barroom. There's a cap in a chair by the door. There's a vest on a stone in the churchyard, in memory of one who's no more. It was the time of the first Yankee movement. It was racing from Catterick as well, and I backed the 6-4 favourite. That is, he was until he fell. It was the night of the championship darts match, and the bar of the club was jammed full. We were playing at home with the final. We started in being nearest the bull. Well, the oohs and the ahs broke the silence as both teams, they wrestled at night. A game to remember forever by all. Even them that was tight. Now, some favoured carboat, some feathers, some favoured heavy, some light. But all were experienced past masters. In split second, reckoning of flight. Then the nail that was holding the dartboard, it bent with an ominous creak, and there wasn't another to replace it. Well, not straight to hand, so to speak. Then the club's concert chairman, a man renowned for his improvised wit, said, "Hey, put old Albert beneath it. With his height, he'll just about fit." Well, all the club looked around at poor Albert, and the secretary got ready, and nobody says, "Well, if he doesn't, the match will be forfeit. Come on, Albert, for the honour of the club." Well, Albert had an idea of the thinking, and his blood rose to answer the call. And he jammed his head under the dartboard. Grind for Queen, club, country and all. There's a stain on the floor of the barroom. There's a cap in a chair by the door. There's a vest on a stone in the churchyard, in memory of one who's no more. Well, he just stood there, except once when he had to go around the back, and the match had flowed in our favour. The opposition were beginning to crack. Now, all that was needed for victory was a 5 and a double 16. The 5 was obtained quite easy, and silence fell over the scene. The player squared up with his arrows. It was Sidney, Albert's own son, and he played very well the whole evening until now, when something went wrong. Well, it might have been all the excitement, or it might have been some smoker in his eyes, or it might have been his new wellies, but he slipped just as he let fly. Albert stood transfixed in horror as he watched the oncoming dart, and his teeth gnashed the beard as it struck his gold chain and ricocheted up through his heart. Did he fall like a bird once was wounded? Did he cry out in the midst of his pain? No, he gritted his teeth and he whispered, "Come on, son, let's finish the game." The blood dripped down Albert's waistcoat as Sidney took aim and threw, hitting double 16, sweet, neat and clean. Though how he felt, well, nobody knew. "Hold him up," the crowd they all roared. "Hold him up, hold him up, hold him up by the armpits. If he falls, he might damage the board." There's a stain on the floor of the barroom. There's a cap in a chair by the door. There's a verse on a stone in the churchyard, in memory of one who's no more. Thank you.